Hey everybody, Crazy Grandma here. Thought I would show you today what I do with my scraps of paper. This is usually where I'm scrapbooking at. And I have, first of all, this is the bin I keep right here that I put my scraps in. I don't let it get any fuller than that. When it starts to get full, I have to stop and take care of it because I'm the person that I need my space to be clean, because if it's unorganized, messed up, my head gets the same way. So I cut my paper in certain sizes, specifically because I find that I don't go through all of I don't go through the bins. I don't go through everything. I find it just sits there and I grab another piece of paper. So I looked at some of the other things. I did the files. I did the containers, I've done boxes, I've done so many different things. This is what I've been doing for probably about 2 years now, and it works great. Maybe it'll help you out. So one of the sizes that I cut out and I put right here in this bin is 4x5s. And I do put it, let me just turn this around here a little bit. And I do put it in here. These are just, again, scraps of paper. I cut it 4x5 and then I color code it. Like here's the blues, the pinks, the yellows, the oranges, and everything gets cut in the 4x5 if it's big enough to do that. The other thing that I do is I cut 2.5 by 3.5. Now, why this size? When I do my notebooks, which I have videos on that as well, when I do my notebooks, this is the size of the baseball card. And you know, the baseball card holders that fit the regular 3-ring binder. This is the size that goes in there. And I don't have labels in here, but you can see that it is all color coded. It's not always this way, but I recently put them all up. Usually when I cut it, it goes in the front if I'm in a hurry. Otherwise, I will stop and try to put it in there, because I also use these with my Sizzix. Because if you're making flowers, if you're making leaves, if you're making something, this is a good size. I find that anything smaller than this, I don't use. So I don't keep them anymore because it's just a waste. The other paper that I have is over here. This bin, I can't remember. I think I picked it up at Hobby Lobby, and I think it was in the laundry section or something. Let me pull this out just a little bit here. Okay, so what I have in here, anything that's still 12 inches wide, any different sizes, you know, that kind of thing. I put it all in here so that I can pull it and use it. I also have some 6x6 papers where I've done, you know, the horizontal type paper. I've done a layout. This is what I have left. So I can easily just pull out 2 of them and make another layout. So I have those there so I can see them. I remember where they are. So if I have a big piece of paper, 6x12, I put them here. I do have a couple that's a little bit bigger than that I keep here. I have some 8.5 by 11 papers in here that some of them have decorations on there, some of them don't, that I use to make embellishments. Some printed, so that's in here. And then in the back, I even have some more that's just a little bigger that I use, because when I use my Cricut or something, you know, sometimes I get the pieces that are just a little bigger. So I keep those all in here, and it's right here. So everything is here with me. So the other thing that I have is down here, and I keep this is 3x3 cards, and I keep them over here because this is where my Sizzix is right here. So everything is right here. And these are great to use for the circles, the stars, you know, these things here. I mean, it's a great size for a lot of these things here. I do not have those color coded right now. They're also good for you know, if you need to make stars, and it's just a good size. So I find that when I'm looking for something to do, I can pull it from right here. So everything is here. So that's what I normally do with my paper. So I hope that helps. So that's basically the only sizes that I use. I use the 3x3s. I used to cut 4x4s, but I don't anymore. I keep anything that's still 12 inches wide. that's not, you know, that's able to be kept, that may be useful for something else, I keep those there. And then I keep my 2.5 by 3.5, and I keep the 4 by 5 pieces. So I hope that helps you guys. Stick around because I got a lot more organizing to do. Bye, everybody.